Click on the go live. Yeah, hello everybody. Today, Lokhir Fellheart, the Scourge of the ocean, is upon us. The man that every owned major port will allow the recruitment of a Black Ark. So we're going to have to wait and see how he interacts and how this goes, but I hope all of you are doing wonderful. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. It's a pleasure to be here. As always, we're going to be lecturing very hard. We always play on the hardest difficulties around these parts. We're playing on the old world map, so things change drastically because the map is bloody huge. No idea what the thing top left is, but we'll go and find out, shall we? Lokhir Fellheart is obviously one of those that are very, very potent when it comes to, I guess, the overall strength. I think Lokhir snowballs into the mid-game really nicely. One of the problems that the Dark Elves often have is that they struggle when it comes to these slaves and having a sustained income of that one. Being able to get Black Arks at every major port makes it very, very good as a way to just sail the oceans and just kill things when you're in the ocean. Hey, Rage. So that's what we're going to be aiming to do, is setting sail across the sea and killing anything that comes in our way. But yeah, pleasure to be here, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Okay. Let us jump into it. I think Lokhir is going to be an interesting one because he is he's very strong. I've always liked Lokhir. I think he's a decent legendary lord. I think Malekith is my go-to usually when it comes to the Dark Elves, but Malekith's not playable in the Old World mod. Malekith ain't playable. I guess Malice would be the next one that kind of akin to Malekith. He's very, you know, they're basically very adjoined at the hip. Lokhir's always your go-to. Really interesting. Yeah, when it comes to Lokhir, I don't know. Something about him is just I hardly play him in comparison to everybody else. So obviously we start off with a Black Ark. Seems like this may be a potential major port as well, so we might be able to get some more juice there. We're starting off with a Death Mage. Army is pretty decent. The Feral units getting the changes that they have has helped quite a lot. Wait, where's my first attack? It's very strange not to have a place to attack. I guess this is the old world in general. The old world map obviously makes things significantly... It's obviously significantly larger. So things take a lot longer to get to. My concern would be to move this way. Although it does take us away from the Black Ark, but this should allow us to attack more than one settlement at once. I think the Norskins in general, yeah, they've got some skirmish cavalry in there, so I'm thinking bada bing, bada boom. Oh, it's already on fast movement. Oh, we do have the Black Ark, because we're only just in the zone of influence for it. Yeah, I'm going to try and take the settlement to the north, and then try and get my Black Ark to take the rest. A couple of skirmish units, which is not too bad. It's nice to have Dark Shards to kind of cover any kind of potential shenanigans that any range unit will do. Lokhir obviously needs a bit of time to start getting to the point where he becomes really powerful. As Lokhir on his Dragon Mount especially becomes an exceptionally potent duelist. It is really interesting that he's kind of like, I guess kind of weak in some ways, to begin with. You know, he's not exactly the most potent duelist from his stat line perspective. Like, he's strong, but I wouldn't consider him like a very good level 1 duelist because he has very limited armor piercing. Alright, so set the composition up something akin to this. And we just basically need to start chucking out as many Spirit Leeches as possible. Dreaded Duelist really does give him... 22 seconds of it is really nice. I guess the plan here would be to start skirmishing here. They do actually outrange us slightly, but I think it should be okay. As long as we get the Spirit Leeches. Hey, JD, good to see you, buddy. Use him as a hero hunter, that would make sense. Wow, really solid volleys coming out. It's crazy the level of DPS that the Dark Elf range units can have, because I think they double volley, don't they? Yeah, everything double volleys. Victor's in our grasp already. Yeah, nice tap right here. Move up slightly. God, it's weird not having to fight against the AI with insane cheats. I mean, you're not on a mount, so yeah. I think Lokhir should just ignore the inventory. And then go get to work here. Reconvene the units here. I really do like crossbows. I like any skirmishing units like the handbows. I always really like units like this. Try and flank around. Start pressuring to here. Let's get into the corner and shoot through. We might be able to sneak through this way. The mage shouldn't be getting remotely close because they'll just get absolutely battered. We can start pressurizing the horseman on this side. And let's use his mobility here. 46 speed is no jokes, honestly. Let's go for a flank around, and then we'll push through the middle here. Go for that, go for that. Start shooting from behind, do the same over here. As by shooting from behind here, let's not shoot into that target anymore, because otherwise we'll friendly fire the Black Hawk Hussars. But we should be able to get some really nice flank shots off. Which is what we're looking for. Go to fight every demon faction. What, is that specific to the old world? Right, let's make sure to kill the generals so we get more money. And this is one of the things that I really like about the Black Ark across the Corsair Hambos. It's basically like free company militias, but you can really easily kite things down because their overall DPS is a lot higher. I believe their DPS is a lot higher than free company militias. Unless it's Volkmar's, obviously. But the double volley goes really hard. Let's chase off what we can. Yeah, surprising amounts of ammunition there. It's really nice. Yeah, I needed to go. Hey, observe. Why is Chaotic Wasteland yellow for him? Because this is the old world map. This is the old world map. Isn't it usually green for the Dark Elves? The old world map changes things. There may be variants of things that they've done to change that. Which, speaking of, I need to make sure to put the mod link. Are you going to fight against? So we're going to have some interesting folks to fight against then. It's never a bad thing having people like that to fight against. I'm not complaining. I mean, it's just a shame that we don't have we don't have much when it comes to magical attacks. This will be the only concern. Hopefully we'll be able to take on the settlement, but most of the time, I think the only concern that I have currently with the old world map is that it takes a long time to do turns. Trouble's coming, I can hear it in my belly. It always rumbles when there's food about. Even if that food is armed to the teeth. Fair enough. Nice. Can we reach? That's the question. No, we can't. Wow. Like, am I supposed to go to this one first? Well, this is an entirely different province. Oh, okay. Very well, source match then, why not, eh? Do we have any hero recruitment or anything? I guess we could recruit another lord. I think upgrading the Black Ark is never a bad idea. We'll probably want to grab ourselves some growth as well through here. God, Medusas are insanely powerful, so we'll want quite a few of them. Nice, we've upgraded. Loyalty for new recruits is obviously always good when it comes to that. Yeah, the Black Ark Corsair units are 100% armor piercing, so yeah, it's definitely going to be a classic case of a ton of Black Ark Corsairs, it seems. Wow, the Black Ark growth +5 is really nice too. Slave cost -75, yeah. Lord recruit ranks increases. Let us go ahead and go Rat Marcher. And then take that little bit of additional movement. We didn't take too much damage, so I'm fine with that one. Oh, it's been a minute since I last played the Dark Elves. Let me remind myself. I think speed honestly goes really hard. Since I'm not going to be playing traditionally, I don't think I need to worry as much. Hey, Corrigan, good to see you, handsome. Hope you're doing well. So we've got the Order of the Blazing Sun. Pog. Lupio Blaze. Yeah, the Order of the Blazing Sun in lore is like insane now. We've got the Slayer of Souls nearby as well. We're going for a bit of a split start here. Hey, my biscuit, good to see you, buddy. Starting positions in the base game. I guess it's even worse. Problems in the old mode. Yeah. The thing that I don't know is what the hell this big circle is. Oh god, it's like the edge of the world. Wait, confirm the Earth's flat? Question mark? Clearly the old world is flat. Who would have not? Who would have known? But yeah, there's definitely some very silly... I agree, Bombardskit. There's definitely some very silly situations. Is it a turtle? Yeah, it's clearly a turtle, guys. That's my bad. The actual realms? The big silver is the realms of chaos. Wait, can you go into the realms of chaos? Zinch is behind this troop. Oh, wait, the old world has put the realms of chaos into its own map? God damn. Wait, can I sail to it? What happened with Malice? I thought about it, Adam. I just fancied Lokhir more. Because I feel like I wanted to be near this little bit of the map. I'm in a bit of a Dark Elf mood. I don't know why. That is valid. I can talk about 442 factions? God damn. Do I have to set an alarm clock between each turn? God damn. Have a power nap between every turn? I can do it. I can do that if I need to. I will if I have to. Pyrrhic victory. Wow, the garrisons over here are really strong. Chaos Waste are literally the only thing that is north. Yeah. I was just looking to this mod page, and I think like 112 actions, so I guess it checks out. Yeah. And 2 turns it goes down like to 250. Maybe not. There's a lot of factions. Ah, it's annoying that they've got the garrison buildings here. I will fog off war. It's a good idea. Yeah, because Fred was telling me when he played it last, like, turns took like 3 minutes to end or something crazy. If you guys could get any hero in every single campaign of yours, who would you want to have? Who would you want to have as a hero for every campaign? I think Vlad would be really useful. And yep, it basically is. Hey, Chris. Chris, is it coming home, lad? Is it coming home? Malachi? What, as a hero? Felix seems like a nice guy. Yeah, Felix is good. You hope not? Wait, you're Scottish, aren't you, Chris? So you wouldn't care. I know Scotland went out very quickly. Are you Scottish? I always get mixed up, because I know my good mod is Scottish. It's always very amusing. What he's very similar in that. Go. But I like the funny Zinchian Knight. Oh, damn, I know exactly who you mean. Cold Hellbrass, that's the one. Yeah, Cold's very good as well. He's basically like Felix on crack. He is near enough Felix on crack. Just what he does, really. Guys, I went camping yesterday and had a lot of fun. Like, it was surprisingly good to switch off from having like loads of technology around of you. So when people say to touch grass, I literally did. Hope you guys are proud. You just came home camping? Yeah, literally me too. What's grass? I know, right? Corner camping? Turn your phone off as well? Yes, I pretty much never use my phone. I mean, I stupidly forgot to charge it as well. But no, it was good to switch off. I would assume the Manticore will crush these guys. I'm just going to be careful with the more spinning. LG activity? What, turning your PC off and going outside? Is that LG activity? Oh, do you have really bad allergies, Vaughn? Yeah, my girlfriend's the same. She takes a lot of antihistamines, I think they're called. For me, it's really weird. Like some years my allergies play up. Other years, it's fine. I guess it massively just like depends on the pollen count or something. I think the pollen count massively varies year to year, so... Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, it sucks we don't really have any magic for any of the heroes, or lords. Although I believe... hold on, let me run through this way. I believe in Isolation it does kill entities, because it targets individual entities, so it does reasonably good damage, because you'll see entities will die relatively quickly, alongside being shot at as well. Hey, Angram. Just been sneezing there. Yeah, it's crazy. That it honestly is mental. It's algae chemical warfare. Honestly, if there's anything we can't describe or explain, it's the algae are behind it. I'm sure of it. The algae are always behind it. Nice. The second we can break through here, we're going to be absolutely fine. Do you think we'll get an Avatar of Cain for the elves as a legendary hero? I would love that. It's a great idea. I think, yeah, there's definitely a lot of really cool, interesting things they could potentially do. I think the main thing is they'll always try and wrap it around how much money they can make, right? But who do you think who would they specifically select in that scenario? Who would they select? We should be able to absolutely smoke them. What's my armor piercing with these guys? 3? So yeah, 100% plus 100% doesn't seem as good as it looks. Ain't that always the case though, right? A buff will look insane, but in actual fact it doesn't do that much. Annoyingly, the settlement is a bit awkward, but... Melee stat line. Yeah, the melee stat is actually relatively solid still. Let's get one volley into there. Let's start capping this. To actually deal with the horseman. I'm definitely not doing what the game probably expects me to do, which is, typically speaking, a trait that I often have. It's like, oh, gamer of this campaign, you can go this way. It's like, nah, I don't want to. I'll go this way and see what happens. Let's keep shooting over here. For some reason, like the pathing of these guys, it seems to be really strange because they kind of just give up. Hope I can get the Feral Manticore out. Turn around. How's Lokhir? Yeah, Lokhir so far seems really good. I think he's definitely perfect for the situation that I'm in. As he starts coastal, and every major port that you take, you get another Black Ark. Which is the reason why I'm trying to take as many coastal ports as possible. Or major ports as possible. But I don't know if the terminology when they're saying major port, I don't know if they mean like Altdorf, Marienburg. Like that is what they're defining major. Or if they're just considering, you know, any major capital that has a port works. Which I hope the latter. One's going to go to 5 rather than 3. Is there any... Oh, it's by Chris. Yeah, ballads, yeah. So capitals. I guess that's one of the issues that we often run into when it comes to the, you know, wording of certain things. I wanted to play Sunesh to teach myself how to flank, but Nakari just feels a bad matchup against elves with all the sharp sticks and bows. Honestly, Von Biscuit, you came to the right place. I managed to complete a legendary no loss, no money spent campaign as Nakari. So I didn't spend any money, and I didn't lose any battles. And I managed to finish the legendary campaign with him. One of the biggest factors you'll often find is just understanding the manipulation of where to put the enemy. Because since you have so much speed, you can shift the battle around and force the AI to react to move. And while they're in transition of moving, you can literally just cycle charge them and kill them. Because entities that are currently moving take more damage from collision damage, which is one of the biggest catalysts of doing a lot of damage very quickly with cavalry. So speed is one of the biggest calculations of this, and if a unit is braced, you do not get the amplification of damage from it. So yeah. So 73. Loot and occupy all day, every day. Recruit a Black Ark. Oh, no characters available. You're already feeling the current maximum number. Is this not one? Yeah, this seems to be one. And good night, Angram. A new Black Ark will become available after occupying an additional major port settlement. This seems to be like a major port. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, no worries, dude. I mean, it's just one of those things where you want to use and abuse the fact that Nikari can be skirmishy.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Maybe it can be damaged. Yeah, maybe. Oh, because I guess I don't have one. I don't have this as a capital. Over here. Ooh, we can go to the true play recruitment. Yeah, I can probably just use the Black Ark to take all these settlements over here. How's Malachi's campaign on EA right now? He's very strong, but the only problem you'll find, or one of the only real issues you'll run into is you need to expand in multiple directions and don't get baited by Norska. It's probably one of the biggest tips I can give you. Just don't allow yourself to get sucked into how Norska will play it. Wait, hold on. So if I do Fog of War off, yeah, it is a Realms of Chaos situation. Oh wow, Bellacor's here. The drifting cat, that is sick. This makes perfect sense from a lore standpoint as well, because he's consistently always in the Plains of Chaos. In uninhabitable climate. Immaterial. So you can't take these settlements. That is very cool what they've done over here. But yeah, it makes sense because he will consistently be... Hey, Talon. Look at a game in Rub's Eyes, Norska. Yeah, this is the old world mod. But that's very cool. We'll take that one out. But I agree in that it's kind of weird that you have very limited... Let me go there as well. You move the only annoyance to this mod is obviously how long things take to get to. But I guess how do you find the balance between that? Available next turn. Oh, Marcus, thank you, buddy. Marcus W. That's a W right there. You gotta try this mod. Yeah, this mod is really, really good. I have played it a lot, and my god, has this mod evolved throughout time. And yeah, Chris is right. Kill Hellpit first, then go east with gyrocopters. The map feels too empty. Oh, interesting, Lips. How come? Integration of the Chaos Waste is really impressive. Yeah, I mean, I think Chaos Robbie does a fantastic job making things come to life. Oh, look, there's still 442. Things take quite a while. Like Von Biscuit, do you know in SFO you can get 25% movement? Maybe they should do the same. like to begin with, you get additional movement, and then as the game goes on, it doesn't matter as much. Wait, Black Iron Fort. That's bloody miles away.
Bring fire and terror.
Well, it's time to attack. Valiant defeat. I think not. You shall perish. Yeah, it's really like it's one of those really funny things as well with it's a major settlement, isn't it? It's actually gonna be quite hard. So it's one of those funny things where I'm not a big football guy, but like everybody in England right now is like really interested in watching footy. Because we're in the finals of the Euros. It is very amusing how like English people just like all of a sudden become massive football fans the second like we're doing okay. Yeah, I always preferred rugby when I was younger. Is it coming home? Hopefully. I'm going to I paid 23 quid, absolute mug, to go to like this event where they're putting on a massive big screen, and it's like enclosed off and everything. It looks pretty cool. All right, let's get the Corsairs attack on this side because it should be I think easier. Plum, what's that mean? Fair weather fandom. Is it the World Cup? No, it's Euros, matey. It's Euros. It do be Euros. Nice. Marauder Spearmen aren't armoured. So we should absolutely slap them. Give them a good old slapping. Don't take sports too seriously. Oh yeah, I completely agreed. I think it's unbelievably silly when people take it too seriously, because in that scenario, people do very dumb things when they take it too seriously. Oh, I love Corsair handbows, although we did a lot of friendly fire then, I think. So let's stop the volleys on the backside. That's one of the reasons why I would love a friendly fire metric. Would I like to have a friendly fire metric to know how much I'm actually friendly firing? I love the fact that these guys are unbreakable as well. Probably should get them further up. Let's get a volley. Maybe get a volley on the back end of it before they get closer. Because I feel like I feel bad. Because look, we just absolutely roasted this guy in the middle with arrows. The Helper UI has that? Oh, really? Man, modders really are so goddamn good within this game. I feel like without modders, I would not be playing Warhammer 3 right now. I probably would have burnt out a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie. Because I have played non-stop this game since release. Yeah. I've been playing non-stop since release, and there's no way in hell I'd be still here. If that was, if there wasn't good mods. Yeah, here we go. So we can kind of shoot through the Admiral dude. What happens when the Admiral guy dies? Do I get a free replacement? I don't think I've ever lost a Black Ark before, which is wild since I've been playing since Warhammer, Warhammer 1, but obviously they were introducing Warhammer 2. Shoot bell is slowly trickling back. Yeah, the handbow crossbowmen are just so goddamn good, man. Get a replacement lord option? Yeah, you'd assume so. This one, I believe, the Sky Cauldron is the strongest spell. Is it worth upgrading your Black Ark, guys? Is it worth upgrading your Black Arks? Like the damaging abilities? I very rarely upgrade them. I don't know why. Wow, that Sky Cauldron's so good. Sky Rain, excuse me. Always pull back, press H. Skirmish here. I think this is more of like a single entity killer. And since we put a bombardment down, they ran away, Lamau. Oof, we got to move back for them that. Kite back away from these pesky Marauder Hunters, because they are absolutely slapping us. We're going to send these lads in. One more cheeky volley here. That should kill him. And then I'm going to give him a second to reload. Had the difficulty go on Limerick? We got absolutely slapped. I won't lie. Redcoat, we got absolutely slapped, buddy. Although we're learning. We are learning. Let me have a look. I think if we get some good damage to the general... we should be absolutely okay. With the Unbreakable, I'm just going to try and kite back away from that and utilize the skirmishing shots here. Although we have really we've used ammunition very quickly here, surprisingly. Let's see how quickly they react to that one. It's a bombardment, so I'd assume very quickly. Yep, makes sense. I'm not going to lie, I feel like maybe this is just me, but wow, that's so useful, that little UI then. Maybe it's just me, but every single time I think about playing Techless, I'm like, why wouldn't I just play Gelt? Near enough every time. It's like, why would I not just play Gelt at this point? If you can riddle me that, I'll do a Techless campaign. Because there are near enough no reasons to play Gelt over Techless over Gelt. Like, Gelt in his current iteration is what Techless should have been to begin with. I've said this time and time again. And the fact that the High Elves didn't get DLC was the only reason he's not the way he is. Oh, Sky Cauldron? I probably should have been a little bit more careful and not put them directly here. Yeah, I think the Sky Cauldron and stuff is insanely powerful. I'm relatively impressed with it. Black Hawk Corsairs, man, are so good. We get dumpstered by Kairos, play Gelt. Surely Gelt clears Kairos because the Hero Doomstack early game is actually cracked. Because we were fine on... like, Gelt was the only Legendary Lord that we survived the 5x AI cheating. Like, the AI had literally 5 times resources. I was playing 5 campaigns in one, and Gelt was completely fine with it. Like, Gelt had no difficulties with it, whereas every other Legendary Lord I tried had a lot of problems, my god. I should have casted it here, honestly. The reason I should have casted it here is because they're more densely blobbed. They are more densely blobbed. But once we get flanked around, we should do a lot of damage anyway. Especially if we can get around here. But that's time loss bonus, probably. Yep, certainly is. Man, Black Ark Corsairs are so good. Wow, Pyrrhic Victory, really? Ammunition. It's so silly, dude. Because I used all my ammunition, Pyrrhic Victory, by the way. The way that Balance of Power and the way that they do battles is so silly. Because, like, you can technically be in a deficit of Balance of Power, which is the reason why it goes Pyrrhic. But this, to me, losing 133 and completely wiping their army now is not Pyrrhic. It's like, it's imagine being a general and then telling your troops not to fire ammunition because the battle won't be as it won't be as good of a battle. Do you get more rewards depending on the victory? Yes. Yeah, you do. I don't know if they've changed it, but you used to get more experience scaling depending on the result of the battle. So Pyrrhic, you would get significantly less experience than Heroic Victory, for example. They may have changed that because they have changed the way experience works a lot. And I mean a lot since Warhammer 3. They changed it back to not making a difference. That makes sense. Right, so hopefully this will have given us... Hey, another Black Ark. Beautiful. Melee attack for Black Ark units. Fleet Master. Good lad. Let's get you crack-a-lackin'. Wait. I'm an idiot. I was supposed to put it up here. Oh. That actually really hurt. Slapping my head like that, not gonna lie. I wonder if that means we'll get double recruitment. Can I recruit from there? Oh my god, I can! I can recruit from theirs. What's this bad boy as well? Dark Conduit is go-to with the source, so we're not going to use that just yet, but don't have a mage really that will benefit from that just yet. Is there anyone that I can yoink for money?
Respect Carneth, or suffer my brutal.
I'm gonna go clear out what I can. Could be good money there. None of y'all are fighting it, be. Oh, our village is over here.
There's nothing going on.
Don't know how much I need for more recruitment. Maybe I avoid repairing then. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid repairing. Should be fine. I mean, we get a significant cost reduction here, and we're gonna go into that, and then we're gonna go and buff up this one. Is it specific? Hold on, let me go over here. Skills of this one. It is just Lord's Army, okay. Good to know. I guess we go over here. Ooh, we're taking attrition now. I mean, I think it should be fine.
The crew will see to it.
I think that should be fine. For the slave that we have currently, we've got a reasonable chunk coming through, and especially since all the ports that we have help a lot. We could do some Deodix with the open markets, which probably makes sense, actually. Because then I can fully recruit this turn. And this army right here should be more than sufficient to go and sack all of the coasts and everything around here as well. Which is more than okay. It'll take 5 turns to redeploy this guy, won't it? It'll take 5 turns. Oh, I could respec him. Oh, I can't because he's not got experience. Damn it. Damn it.
Lord of the Black Court.
Ideally, we can force a rebellion. So we'll go to Trollfjord next. Because if I can force the rebellion there, I can farm a lot of more experience as well. So fingers crossed I can do that. So suitable climate, which is obviously all of this is nice and suitable, which is good. It's just obviously anything that's chaotic as part of the Norscans towards the north. An army with 10 wizards so dull, because then it's the optimal way to play them. The army with 19 wizards is the way to play them. And someone was mentioning that you use the victory conditions overhaul mod. Yeah, Niski, I would agree with that. I think, I'm not sure if you guys agree, but I think that most of the time, the victory conditions are outdated AF. Like, going and taking 80 settlements for a victory condition is not a victory condition. In my opinion, like, the way it worked in Warhammer 1 and 2 kind of made sense because the map was a lot smaller. But with the map being as big as it is, it just doesn't make sense. It should be very bespoke to what you want to do. It's like, oh, you are, let's say, Grom. Go kill Eltharion. You're Eltharion. Go kill Grom. You know? Because things like that make sense. Well, I have the, oh my god, I have the... Well, I can get another Black Ark here?
Corruption of the vilest sort. Kill them!
Huh. I'll lose a Spearman, but in fairness, I don't really need the money. I don't need them. This is mad how many Black Arks I have now. But I can go into that one, and then I can go into full speed, and hopefully that'll allow me to attack Trollfjord this turn. I don't know if there's anything in the ocean that we can pick up. There's this over here, but I don't think there's anything... That's Remnants of Battle, so I don't think I'm going to get anything from that. Do I have anything specific to Black Ark Corsairs? No, I don't. It's just bespoke to everything else. Got Winds of Magic additionals, but obviously we won't be able to take advantage of it just yet. With what we're doing here, we should have taken away the corruption. So this is actually surprisingly very low minuses right now. Oh, annoyingly, there's going to be a rebellion here. So let's get the Black Ark in here and just chuck you guys in there. So a rebellion's going to happen, and I'm hopeful that this guy can clear and carry. You're going to take out this bad boy. How are these settlements? How well defended are these guys? So 10. So there's clearly a unit of 20 in there. So I'm going to need this bad boy to take him out. We do have the hero that we can recruit in here, which I forgot to do from the get-go. Can he afford him just yet? But the melee attack, weapon strength is obviously not... it's good, but strong will be what we want. A rebellion should be useful. I thought about going to Bretonia. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, but I mean, from a lore perspective, Grom has been like a scourge to Altarian's life. I believe he killed his dad and all sorts of gubbins, so he is not a big fan, you could say, of Grom. It's too easy or bad, yeah. So the settlements on the side of the map just to capture one settlement for a victory condition? Yeah, me too, man. I mean, that's where, like, being able to do tactical alliances and things like that definitely helped, though. Yeah, annoyingly, obviously, we're going to take attrition again. I don't know, yeah, the just... Anytime there's over 50 corruption of anything, you will take attrition if you're a mortal faction. So, like, Daniel, for example, doesn't care about corruption. He just gets bonuses from everything. He's one of the very strange cases. I think Skaven and Vampiric Corruption will probably give you... I would imagine. Wouldn't help. The main thing I'm trying to do now is just recover my economy. As I'm struggling to get snowballing, and struggling to get to the point where I can have a lot of units in Black Arks to then just raid the coast. Because technically, if I can get full armies of Black Arks, which will cost like 1,000 and a bit, I can just completely dominate the coast. Damn it. I really want them to attack. I feel like with the bonuses as well, we should be completely fine here. Do I want to throw hands over here? I kind of do. These are all unsuitable climates. I mean, where's the game expecting me to go towards? What even is my victory conditions? So we want to maintain the Cape of Norska. That... and to the north. Okay, so it's just basically saying control the coasts is what it's asking me to do. It's basically just telling me to control the coasts. Roger that one, Captain. Military presence of 6, which is fine. We can take them down. Yes. Do we have the movement here is the question. We do not, unfortunately. Yeah, 1.1k here. I think the more you upgrade the actual Black Ark itself, the reduction of cost, yeah, it's only by 3% now, unfortunately. But every little helps, as they say. It might be worthwhile going into the blue tree, honestly. But the debate is, do I want my army to perform higher? Do I want to perform better on my army, or do I want to perform better on the campaign map overall? I think I'm going to go into triple Sheath Master and then go into that. I mean, in fairness, going completely into it wouldn't be the worst idea either. Into the red tree. Get some Dread Spears to hold the line, because that's the only thing I can afford. You'll take that. I'm tempted to redeploy you, but I don't know where I'll take you. I believe these will attack you on sight. Is it level fairly slow? Yeah. Okay, we're going to get another rebellion here. Okay, you jump in here. And then I think you should be okay with the garrison in there. Yeah, who would have thought that Chaos Corruption is no bueno for the Dark Elves? I could chop some Domiums off again. I don't think it's going to do anything on this side, though. And equally, it's like, I can get additional growth, but I don't know, I can't afford it. I generally can't afford it, so I'm going to chop some derms off to get that. And then we'll go with, since we can recruit from both, I'm going to recruit from just this one. Might need to lower my army size. Like, get rid of my Dread Spears, because I don't think Lokhir needs that much. And core, doesn't SFO only work for like 10 turns for the movement or something? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's only like 10 turns or so. Yeah, bloody hell, 400 odd settlements. Yeah, it does, yeah. Because then, like, the most of the time, like 25%, it won't even make that much of a difference either on the old world map, from my understanding. Just because of how big it is. I think what might have to be done as part of the old world is just putting roads everywhere and increasing the speed in which roads give you. Because I'm not sure if you guys are the same as me, but if I can't attack settlements in one turn, I think it's silly. But that's near enough impossible on the old world map. You kind of have to. It's kind of a 2-turner. It's either 2 or 3 turns before you can reach something. Also, I'm really interested to know what 307 is. As every time, that faction around this point has taken a while. I guess I'm just so used to being able to attack every turn. Because, yeah, normally they're really strategically placed to allow this to happen. Yeah, take that. Treasury or slaves? We'll go slaves. Yo, Bobby. Yep, it's the old world map, my friend. Ah, oh, shoot. This might actually be quite difficult. How big is the garrison? Yeah, not too bad. We did just get something. So, construction boss is minus 50%. Nice. Got slaves around. We got the... Let's get the opal amulets. You can take the scroll of blast. Why not, eh? Is that fireballs? No, it's not. Interesting. It's a type of fireball, though. You're the legendary lord of them, yeah. You'd take peace. Would you become my vassal, though? I can't vassalize them. Ooh, 6.5k would go hard, but I would need to make them an ally or a vassal. But it's probably just not worth it. I want to get rid of them. Because is it the case for mortal factions that if you have a defensive alliance, you can put commanderies in? Take the reliability hit? Honestly, probably would have been a really good idea, I'm not going to lie. Everything around me hates me anyway, Mons Chief, so that's probably it was actually a really good shout. I very rarely think to do things like that, so that's a good idea. I don't think I've ever taken money and then attacked them same turn. But there's no honor in war. There is absolutely no honor in war, so... Hopefully we'll get to getting some better stuff soon. The Berserkers will absolutely slap us apart. They have a significant amount more troops than we do. I just don't trust the Spirit Leech overcasting. But this is a bit too close to my liking. I think... No, in fairness, Marauder Berserkers only have 37. I mean, if I can lure one unit away, I'll do that. I mean, it's exceptionally cheesy, but... I'll take it. Especially since they're great weapons as well. They'll die very quickly. Because of no shields. Oh, on fire then, lads. Don't tease me like that. There you go. Jesus. What tease? What's your reload time? 11.3 seconds. Okay, that makes sense. One more volley and we'll stop. God, their firing arc is so goddamn good. As I say that, they'll literally throw it. There you go. Alright, that is something I'm not worried about now. Okay, send the mage up again. I think we'll probably have done enough damage now. Yeah. One volley with you. Pull back again. So I imagine they'll have taken enough damage. We'll overcast it just because. Of course we miscast. I can't commit too much of my ranged into one unit. That would be silly. But I'm going to try and get a proper shot off. I don't think the Grudge system's that bad. I really don't. I think they've definitely made a lot of improvements to it, that's for sure. It was way worse. Right, let's move over here. I'm going to get you on the flanks. What I'm going to try and do is move you over to the right-hand side here. What's our Winds of Magic situation? Okay, so we definitely want to use it just for the Lord here. Since the Lord's moving over... Yeah, it basically rewards you for playing like Khorne, basically, which is not akin to what a dwarf, right? It is not something you'd expect a dwarf to do. And these lads bugger off. There you go. Let's get the volleys in. I'm just a bit afraid of the Fell Wyvern. Let me go ahead and Gamma Merge you, and then shoot the Berserkers, because that's the only thing that's going to be a problem. Let's check out this blast spell, but I got to be really careful not to stand there too long. The Lord attacks again. Check you on the side of that one. Ooh, the Marauder Hunters are actually a bit of a problem, I think. I don't really want to be fighting the Berserkers with any of my heroes or lords. I think if I can try and utilize my the strength that I have on this side, maybe shoot the Hunters. If I can basically set like death boxes up on this side, we might be okay. And as long as we keep throwing Spirit Leeches over here, and we can get a Lokhir fella out now. Kind of a dream scenario now, especially because he has anti-infantry, excuse me. Yeah, I don't want to be caught up here at all, because they'll be absolutely damaged. Yeah, because Marauder Hunters and things like that are a big, big problem for us. Yeah, we should be able to keep counting them out. Let's get the skirmish mode on. Let them just keep on shooting. If I don't have an army, I've just invested it all into my goddamn... crap. All into my Black Arcs, honestly, more than anything. The Black Arcs have pretty much the majority of my army. Nice. Oh, this is really not ideal. If I can get Lokhir fella to run over there. This might be okay if we can recover this. Stop them from shooting a Black Arc, but unfortunately we're getting a bit caught up. A lot of the units that I really wanted them to keep skirmishing have stopped skirmishing. There's a reasonable chance. Nice, so the Felgron squad did a fantastic job of terror routing all the stuff over here. But the problem's going to be the Spearmen. The problem will be the Spearmen. I just need to make sure the Feralman squad doesn't die. Because the entire objective here is just to keep skirmishing with them. Good. I should win in melee, especially with the Murder's Prowess being thrown out constantly. My Rampage? Nah, with the way the Rampage tokens work now, I do not believe he'll rout at this HP. Ah, man, the range in it, surprisingly, it's honestly been the bit of a death of me. It has been the death of me a little bit here. Range units OP. If I had nothing but Black Arc Corsairs, this would have been a lot easier, but I don't have any damaging spells either. Like, I can't really kill infantry properly. As long as these guys hold the line, we should be okay. Yeah, unfortunately, Lokhir is not having a good time. Yeah, I just went a little bit too aggressive here, it seems. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, in fairness, losing the Folk Man squad doesn't matter too much as long as I can just replace them. As long as I can get the Black Ark Corsairs replaced quickly. I'll put Black Ark Corsairs in there. Dark Shadows with Shield are still being targeted, which is surprising. Normally the AI doesn't do that. Where's your ship now? Yeah. I mean, in fairness, if I had a Black Ark nearby, this was easy. This would have been doomed for them. The only thing that scares me if they actually stand still and volley instead of running away from the skirmish. That's no bueno. Go. Let's charge into here. Make sure I'm throwing the buffs out where possible. I believe they're still shooting. Surprisingly, we're outrunning some Marauder Berserkers, which is a goddamn miracle. Yeah. I'm trying to progress too fast, man. Rest in peace, man. So, yeah, classic case of just trying to do too much at the same time. I mean, that stat line on Lokhir is actually kind of wild. Good experience still. We'll just have to lick our wounds and come back. I just need more Black Ark Corsairs, honestly. I think the main army was battered enough for us to be okay. They won't be able to chase us. Which is the main one we want to do. Luckily, we can easily recover. In fairness, the Black Ark, like my army of the Black Ark, is stronger than this army. Which is wild to think about. That I neglected my main army so much. I just didn't expect them to have a garrison and as an army as strong as this one. And they had the perfect units to deal with me, because Marauder Berserkers clear any melee infantry that I can create, and then the javelins can kill my Corsairs because they're higher range. It is a toughie. Cathayan's known the White Moon. Is also known in the Old World. Ah, interesting. The only concern I'm going to have is if anything dies from attrition. Hopefully. Hopefully Lokhir doesn't get killed. Ah, shoot. I should have taken the hero out, just in case. It's Doom and Darkness on the left that I need. I mean, on the plus side, I'm making a lot more money. Completely intentional. In what universe do these guys die? I don't really need them like that. So we have forced a rebellion again. But we are recruiting more units, so this should be okay. Do you know what? Let me not repair. As then I can deal with the rebellion hopefully instantly.
Lord of the Black Court.
I might want to move around here as well. It's very strange that I'm using the slaves just to recruit. But I guess this is a classic case of me trying to do too much at once. Absolutely guilty. Next turn we'll be able to do this one, but I won't be able to afford it just yet. Things repair automatically, so I'm not too worried about that one. Of course I can rush construction of things as well. Then again, I can't really do much with the growth, so I'm not sure if that's the right play. Hey, Patty, happy Sunday, buddy. When defending, when defending. Oh. Is there anything for attacking? Enables magical attacks for the Lord's army? Wait, what? You're telling me I'm going to get magical crossbow attacks? They're going to be incredible at killing all the demons and stuff then. Ooh, a Name of Power as well. Let me go Sheath Master because it's just pure balance of power that we're going to be giving him. Anytime we can give more ammunition, I'm going to take it. Hopefully we don't die on this side, but we'll see. My goodness. Oh me, oh my, we'll see. Yeah, once again, takes a long, long time. Thought the game crashed then, but thankfully it didn't. Thankfully it didn't, but we'll see. I really do like the fact that the Chaos Waste is over here. I think it's very, very cool. Like, I imagine Bellicore has a way to interact with it. I'd be interested to, like, actually go and look. Like, use Bellicore to go and look. Because that's the kind of stuff that's always interesting. Hey, Landela, good to see you, buddy. 422 factions. Yeah, there's 425, I think. 3 have clearly died. I imagine if you played this without an SSD, it'd take so long. GTA, it's going well. How are you, buddy? I mean, we could take a peace agreement and then just go and attack him next turn. Or attack him in a relatively quick succession. Landler, it was just a random bot, but that's been solved. And it was a random bot that the mods have banned accordingly. Now we've made it so bots can't, so anybody can't anymore. As the way that I wanted to run the Discord was operate off of a model where it's like I trust you guys as much as possible, but you know I can't. There's not much I can do when it comes to bots. Let's go into the settlement. Can you recruit while in? No, you can't. Okay. I was gonna say I'd be interested to know if you could recruit while force march, but I'm gonna give all the units that I'm getting here across, so we can replenish the army composition very quickly. Ooh, we can upgrade to tier 3. I would like to move down with this guy as well, as this guy is going to go and deal with the Knights of the Blazing Sun, I think. Look at brick at your computer, yeah. It does seem pretty intense. Yeah, it's going okay. I'm happy to hear that, GJ. Happy to hear that. Dark Conduit may be needed now, but not just yet. In fairness, the Dark Conduit, excuse me, would have made the previous fight trivial. I just haven't played the Dark Elves enough recently to consistently remind myself that that thing exists. Probably go around repairing everything now. Wait, can you upgrade and ignore? Oh, you have to repair. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's get these strong master here. Probably get spiteful, I guess. And thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you, buddy.
Master of Nagara. Dreadlord of Nagara.
I could rush, I suppose, because we do have a lot of slaves, but I just don't think I can do anything with it. Yeah, I'm going to drop off the Black Ark Corsairs into this army, and then we can recruit doubly. And then this guy should be recruiting more Black Hawk Corsairs. Nice. Yeah, this army is way better than my other army. What would I even lock at tier 3? Reaper Bolt Throwers and Sisters of Slaughter? I don't think I'd need any of those. Probably a mage. Sniper Piston and Mortal Empires. I actually quite like where he starts. I think Lokhir is definitely underrated. Should be able to get these guys in the army as well. I think Lokhir is definitely underrated. I think he's among one of the strongest Stark Elves, I would say. I think he's just got such a good location for it. Oh yeah, it used to be really bad. It's just it's such a shame that the mountainous terrain is so bad for me. It's such a shame. I think any major port is so good for a Black Ark. Because you can run around just killing everything. Yeah, I think Lokhir Felheart was one of the Dark Elves that caused load times to be really, really long as well. Is one of the best map change mobs in your opinion? Yes, Padina, for sure. For sure. I think the only quarrel I have with it is that things take a long time. Like, end turns take a very long time. It's like, I think it can take like 3 minutes per end turn. And if you don't have an SSD, it'll take even longer. So I think, yes, it's really cool. But equally, it's like, not ideal because it takes so long. Buildings gathering, what are they gathering? They are gathering sticks and stones. Because it may break your bones, but they can't build walls. Good old Norska. I mean, Norska are known to have walled settlements in lore, by the way. It is well known that they can build walls within lore. So I don't know why they can't. It is something that's relatively confusing.
We have a deal. Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
How would I have to do it? I'd have to probably go out and then go in.
Attend me.
And then take from it. Yeah, there you go. Also, it's very annoying I can't encamp. Or excuse me, I can't, yeah, I can't go in encampment stance, so I have to sit in the settlement to not lose a lot of my health. Wait, I am really broke, wow. Who's technology more advanced, Norska or Greenskins? It's a good question. From a lore perspective?
What now?
They're they're quite even from a lore standpoint. I mean, Norska aren't exactly known for their advancements, and neither are Greenskins, right? I mean, Greenskins don't really do anything specifically, you know, wildly out there. They don't really do much. I mean, the weaponry and everything that they're using.
I admire your darkness.
Yeah, Norska are obviously super behind with everything as well. I mean, they're effectively a subsection of Chaos, and obviously, as part of that, they are significantly behind anything regarding anything Chaos.
Fly the cruel seas. Corsairs to me.
I'll recruit the Dread Spears. I will, but I just don't think they're useful, but it's better than nothing right now. The annoying thing is, this settlement over here is going to be really nice to have, but it's bloody miles away. So it'd be nice if that was a little bit closer, but it is what it is. Is there a good Norska? It's a very good question. I think the very nature of Norska forces them not to be good, but the only time you would consider Norskins in general good is when they're corrupted by Nurgle. Which often happens, right? For example, Valkyr's dad was corrupted by Norska, and he became very kind and very forgiving. which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is near enough inviting yourself to die. As kindness is a significant weakness within Norscan society. Where there's weakness, it can be exploited. And Valkyrie understood that, that's why she killed her own dad. Hey, Landry. Because she knew that somebody else was going to do it in her stead if she didn't. But I wouldn't really define any of Norsca really good apart from, yeah, the influence of Nurgle. But then again, is Nurgle good? Right? Goes into the whole conception of good versus evil. I think Nurgle's intentions are good. I think a lot of what they do, their intentions are very, very good, you know. But do I think that they're good in general? No, obviously Nurgle, the grandfather Papa Nurgle has his own plans and incentives in mind, but he does love you, which is very different and not akin to any of the other Norscan lords or Chaos Lords. Also, what is this map? What is this? There is a settlement somewhere here. Wait, is this Serpent Jetty the pathway to get into the Chaos Ways here? Or the Chaos Realms? Minus 99.9% casualty replenishment. I was going to say, this looks so good to farm rebellions, because you'd get so many rebellions because of minus 25 control.
Sacrifices to Mathla.
How long until... We still have corruption.
The Kraken moves.
We're actually broke AF.
Yes.
Let me put these guys inside of the army, because it'll reduce their cost by a significant amount.
This is real
Yeah, nice.
might. The ocean awaits.
We really need to start getting some dollar bills from these guys on this side. I can't really justify doing anything here. I mean, thankfully there's no lord in here. Oh, I wonder if he's been killed. Yeah, there's a relative chance that he's been murdered. Just unfortunate that everything we have is minus 8% replenishment.
Admiral of Kar's fleets. March, you mongrels.
Ah, he's right there. He is right there. Ideally, we should have multiple lords, multiple Black Arcs at once running around. I probably need to start recovering the leadership, but I think upgrading a tiered settlement, does it increase control? No, you don't get control from them. Which is interesting, normally you do.
Lord of the Black Court.
Yes, Dark Elves are a little bit weird like that. Let me go ahead and get the Dark Conduit. This thing will be huge. And Paddy, take care of yourself, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. And as far as I'm aware, I don't see any sea lanes. You'd assume there would be. You would assume it. I'm really interested to see what's in the Chaos Realm. There's some Norscans that trade with Kislev and Ingrid. They aren't inherited evil, but live in a bad place. Yeah, I mean, there's slave trader Norscans and things like that. Like, Norsca is actually quite a popular and heavy trader, right? I feel like it is a very common occurrence for them to trade with a lot of civilizations, and they have a lot of resources to trade. But it is always interesting that, like, they're not considered much of a trader inside of the game either, which is very strange. Like, you honestly could give, you could copy and paste and give Norsca, the Dark Elves slave economy, and it would make sense for a lot of the Norscans. Some of them less so, but most of them would, it would work well with them. Have you guys had a good weekend so far, boys? Any of you guys had a nice weekend? I went camping yesterday. I was talking about it earlier. Literally touched grass, Pog. Can confirm I touched grass. Also, the Knights of the Blazing Sun, I think I'm thinking of the Banlord. the Warhammer mod for Bannerlord. So goddamn good. Let's hope I haven't. What's this? Is it a? It's a band. It is a band. I'm gonna imagine if I walk over here normally, should be able to attack. Should be able to attack. No worries. Grab ourselves another. I can't afford him. I don't know if they just murdered him. No, I don't think so. If I moved over hither,
I approve of these dark deeds. Double time. Sail, damn you.
I think I ruined the chances of getting close enough for it.
Not a chance.
Very low reliability. Be right. Blue Cloud, what's up? I knew you do it due to the difficulty, but do you like the one unit spam armies in general as an idea, etc.? No, I'm not a fan of. I think it doesn't akin to replayability if you're fighting against the same armies every time. I think that's one of the concerns that, you know, if you're fighting an army that just has one unit, it's very easy to counter them, right? For example, if the Norskins just recruited Berserkers, it would probably be a good army, actually. They'd probably end up doing better than normal. But the mod that we were using to make everything harder makes the AI build more diverse, which made it a lot interesting. And how's the campaign? Yeah, Boss Canary, so far so good, bud. Yeah, the old world mod has been good fun. I would not get remotely close to the Black Archon Corsairs, boys. This is the beautiful thing about the range kiting. Good luck, I say, to the Norskins. Good luck. Tally-ho, sir, tally-ho! Yeah, and the only thing, obviously, regarding the old world map is if you don't have an SSD, it'll take a long time to load everything. So I would say I would not recommend this if you don't have an SSD. That's the only thing I'd say. That is the only thing I will mention. No SSD equals very, 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 very long turn times. So nice dark conduit here. Crushing a lot of the infantry. I'm gonna let them actually get towards me. Let's go ahead and throw out man's leadership just to keep them controlled. And we'll throw out what we can when we can. It's so much damage, it's crazy. This is the reason why dread spitters and things like that just don't fit in the composition of this army. Because you don't really find opportunities to use them. Also, Lokhir is kind of getting his butt kicked by berserkers. When he's on his dragon, he'll be fine. Can Lokhir get regeneration, guys? I feel like for some reason I feel like he can get regeneration. He can? Yeah, it makes sense. Is it like weapon or something? Nice, we're going to get some good damage into the Lord. It's a different thing now. Kraken Helm gives it? Right. So it's an item of his. Understood. Do you guys like using skirmishy units? I guess if you're a fan of like Volkmar, you probably would enjoy Dark Elf Lokhir. Because it seems that you are actively punished not using Black Ark Corsairs because they're so goddamn good. Let's just keep cutting backwards now. Kind of back around. I can use the mage as well. Hey, I don't get to see, buddy. Yeah, since we've got the additional ammunition here, it's helping a lot. Let's reduce the leadership by -16 and goodbye these guys. And we can turn back around and then aggressively position towards them. I would imagine Outmost bonus is not soon to not far away. One of the only issues that you'll find when it comes to skirmishing like this is you'll often lose. Yeah. Outmost bonus instantly the second I said it pop in. Classic. We just need to replace the Dread Spears more than anything. And thanks for the follows, appreciate it. It's just such a strong army, man. Early to mid game, I don't think many people can contend with Lokhir. I'm playing the best Dark Elf. Interesting. Right, guys, do me a favor. Type 1 in the chatto. Oh, he's an Elf Slayer. Not so long. He wasn't really much of an Elf Slayer. Just died 1. Type 1 in the chat if you like Malekith as a legendary lord. Type 2 in the chat if you like Marathi. Type 3 in the chat if you like Lokhir. 4 is Malice. 1 Malekith, 2 Lokhir. Wait, 2 was 2 Marathi? 3 Lokhir, 4. Yeah, Marathi's 2. I can tell because you Craig hasn't. Oh, of course, Rakarth. Yeah, 5 Rakarth. Of course, it's Heldcrone as well. Man, there's so many Dark Elves. Jesus. There are so many Dark Elves. Wow, 300 slaves is really nice from that. 8% replenishment goes really hard too. How do I even get his helmet? Ah, of course, Helmet of the Kraken because he heals. Level 12 is when we get it. Oh, not having good recruitment kind of sucks. Kazuchi's captured is probably not a terrible idea. I really don't rate his personal defensive tree, although getting double melee defense is pretty damn good. It's just I'd rather go into the blue tree and the red tree. Like Draft Master and Quartermaster, Elven Healing and Light, it's really nice.
Ready.
Maybe scouting would be a good idea. Getting a few more items is going to be helpful here. Oh, wait, do you like any kind of elf, Shiro? Are you a fellow dwarf, a fellow elf hater enjoyer? We're going to need the Black Ark nearby here. Maybe it would have been smarter for me to go north with the Black Arks instead. Do they double up? I actually have never had double Black Arks near each other. Ah, shoot. We might lose the settlement, actually. Nah, it should be okay, honestly. Bit of general in there. Ooh, I think Dark Magic is the only one that will actually be beneficial to begin with. There we are indeed out of our mind with that. Black Axe double up. Oh, do they? Wow, that's really strong then. Them doubling up like that is really strong. So, guys, I have a question for you wonderful, wholesome hunks. I'm in the process of creating a mod alongside Grackle, the wonderful Grackle, where potentially what we can do is I would have like twice the strength on my units. So let's say if they had 5,000 HP, they'd have 10,000 HP. Let's say if they had 50 weapon strength, they'd have 100 weapon strength. And I would be versus 7 people. I think it'd be quite interesting. I think it would be quite interesting how that would play out. Like, if I had a lot of amplified bonuses and stat line buffs, and my faction in general was a little bit stronger, if I could hold out against the tides, Thunder Badge would be too OP. Monster Chief, who says I'm playing the dwarves? Who says I'm playing the dwarves? Who says I'd be playing the Dawei, eh? Mister. In fairness, I do like playing the dwarves. Ever since the tier 0 nerfs, man. Ever since the tier 0 nerfs. Oh, shoot, we went for this settlement. That makes sense. Although we can do a lot of damage. I'm going to fight it because I can do a lot of damage. It's quite easy to make this mod. Yeah, agreed, Jen. Agreed. I mean, you guys love it when I play dwarves anyway, because I speak like a dwarf. I speak like a Dawei.
Did I shame your ancestors, Dawei brethren? I have summoned the warhound. It is me, It is me, Battlesey. This is my true form. This is my true form.
There's a lot of range units, so I have to sit in the trees. Oh, this right here would be perfect. Flat ground of trees. This looks silly, but trust me, it's the best thing I can do. Should have yourself as a London Lord for this 1v7. That would be cool. Jan, I wouldn't know how to do that, though. If I could, like, turn Ungrim and to do things that I would want to do. Oh, they're slowly moving away from each other. Guard mode. Wait. Oh, they're already damaged. Makes sense. Save the bid and play Manfred? Absolutely not. The amount of meetings I have with people around, like, one of the biggest companies I'm working with right now is Google, and if I had no beard, I'd look 5 years old. I would look 5 years old, and they wouldn't listen to me. I need them to take me seriously, and without a beard, I would probably not look old enough. Which one would be best to target here? I don't know. Yeah, it was good enough. Seems like a lot of friendly fire is happening. I think I just friendly fire the crap out of my own units as well, though. I'm basically just trying to do a lot of damage here, but I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, never mind. God damn, Dark Elf units suck. Look at their leadership still. Goddamn cowards, a lot of them. Using the character taking the donut? Yeah. That is crazy to me. They routed that quickly. Right and do it again? Nah, it's fine. I don't care enough. I'm just surprised. Maybe I'm just spoilt with Dwarven leadership. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just too spoilt for Dwarven leadership. Oh, I need tier 2s across the board, don't I? I mean, I need to get tier 2s across the board. Man, the dwarves with tier 0 dwarf warriors are so good, man. I'm still sad they nerfed it. I'm still sad about it. But it might have been the self-bombing that Facts didn't. Nah. I mean, look at their HP. Look at how much HP they had. That's copium. It's fine. It wasn't me. Wasn't me. I crunched the numbers. Wasn't me. Trust me, I crunched the numbers and it wasn't me. Well, they haven't attacked me, surprisingly. Right. Thank God there's no attrition anymore. And I have to be really careful because they can attack the Black Ark. So let's put you in expansionist. Who are you at war with?
The time for talk is over.
Slayer's Souls.
Malevolent lord.
I'm intrigued how I can reinforce. The Order of the Blazing Sun. Can I reinforce by you being here? No, interesting. So I only get 3 usage, so it doesn't double up. Nice, a lot of slaves from that one. Wait, why am I getting minus 624 all of a sudden?
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Eh?
Noble born.
Ooh, I could swap the units over.
Dread Lord of the Druki. Short-sighted.
Can you afford it then?
You think me weak? Fear my malice.
Once we get knowledgeable, I'll be happy. Magical attacks across the board sounds so good. Let's get these 2, then go into upgrade 2. Because this is what we'll need. Forge to kill will go hard. Yeah, losing this element did suck a little bit. But we can just use the Black Ark situation there. If I upgrade this one automatically, can I throw this building in here now? Wait, it doesn't show me how much money I'm making. Wait, is the slave pens no longer... It's this artisan house, isn't it? It's the artisan house. It's the artisan house that I need to be upgrading, right? Let me upgrade that instantly. Eh, it's not that much. I'd expect more. Get rid of that bad boy as well, we don't need to do more. Upgrade that one as well. Gonna upgrade that automatically, because now we can stop the bleeding of the monies. And then hopefully, the army that I've now recruited... Are you a port? You're not a port, damn it. I'm hopeful that I can just go and attack all the ports around the settlements now. Because my Black Ark will sustain my economy. And, one sec. It's actually quite common with Lokhir specifically because of the Black Arks that you can obtain. Oh no, I should give training to you because you're the first one in. It'd be training on you because you were the second one in. Right? Yep. So whoever's last in provides the bonuses. So if I go over here now, you can see training is 35% because we got the increase of the 5%er. Hey, Scarsy, good to see you, buddy.
What do you seek? Limitless power.
I'm going to upgrade into putting this in here. Do I even have anybody I can trade with? But yeah, no, I would honestly say that Lokhir has one of the best abilities to snowball. Have a campaign mechanic. He does have campaign mechanic. Yeah, his specific campaign mechanic is every major capital he takes with a port, or every major port he takes, he gets a free Black Ark for it. Finally, we've got schemes. We do have schemes in the chat. The biggest schemer himself. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to fill my water up. 1 sec, boys. Just need to get some water. Wait, do I not have my bot open? Oh, I don't. Thank you, Boss Canary. One of the things that I am really bad at remembering sometimes is making sure my bot's open to actually do all the commands it needs to do. It's annoying that my like progression was stunted a little bit because of the fact that I didn't recruit anything in Lokhir's army. Okay, this will be fine. Being forced match kind of sucks, but it should be okay. If you ate the numbers, how do you check the math? Who knows? I get asked this question a lot, guys. Who the best faction is to play as a beginner? Would you agree that the High Elves, specifically Tyrion, Gorok, the Lizardman, and Cathay, Zhao Ming are probably the 3 best to learn? I would argue they are the 3 best factions / Legendary Lords at learning this game. Who should you play last? Probably like Ikit Claw or something like that. If you're trying to learn the game and like, this is what happened to me. When I tried to learn Legendary, I learned playing Ikit Claw, and it was awful. Because I had no idea why I was doing so badly in so many fights. Like, I was legitimately perplexed. I was like, why am I losing every fight I'm doing? The auto-resolve absolutely crushes them. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? And then I started to realize, line of sight is an absolute douchebag. Which Cathay and Lizardman Lord? Gorok and Zhao Ming. Dwarves ain't good? I would say dwarves are very good. I mean, it's one of those things where you can argue and debate regarding what's good or bad about them. Like, the dwarves specifically allow you to have a really strong front line, to learn how to react and play within battles. I don't think that's a bad thing. Yes, they make certain battles a lot more trivial than they should be, and isn't a true representation of said battle. But I truly don't believe that's a bad thing. I think dwarves are a really good example of a good faction to learn with. Let me just Dark Conduit that one and say GG to those guys. Everyone say goodbye to these marauders. Wow, it casts so weird that time. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Sometimes the cast is like goated and sometimes the cast is awful. It's really weird. Okay, Loki, you're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. Make sure to kill him. Nothing like dwarves. I'm playing with them. I disagree. The only reason I disagree is because of the fact that you need time to learn the game, and if you're getting slapped, you're not learning anything. Ouchies, I should have pushed up a lot sooner. I cannot believe Lokhir is struggling as much as he is. His stat line is actually insane. I'm gonna have to pull him out and just use the mage. A little concerned with the way the battle's going, but should be okay. This is the problem about having archers, man. It makes the battle so much different. Like, I don't want to fight in a traditional melee frontline. That's not where I'm strong. That's not where how my army does well. That's not what makes my army good. Go, keep coming back. Did I friendly fire my army again? Shoot, wasted winds of magic to get rid of him. Let's kite back around to the left. Elizabeth was a really interesting for that for you. Got you hooked instantly. Yeah, I think Elizabeth are a really good faction for that. I think because the only downside to Elizabeth is the fact that they don't have updated geomantic web. I think if you like wrap up the faction as a whole, that is like the only thing that I wouldn't consider good. Like, they're a little outdated, but their faction and Ross is very good. James, not with the keys. Press G So either you press G or this button down here, buddy. Both will work. Either or will work, my friend. This is going to be a delicious Dark Conduit, thankfully. This will trigger armor loss bonus, I can guarantee it. And you guys can't say to go touch grass, because I did yesterday, I went camping.
Lokhir fell hard.
Because I do know the game very well. Eat grass? My dog randomly eats grass. Like learning Civ on settler difficulty, you don't learn to play well. You learn the basics. Agreed. Noroth, I agree. I agree, like... Let's be honest. This game is difficult to learn. If we're all honest with ourselves, it's true. The reason why we have beginner guides and beginner faction guides is because the game is difficult to learn. Right? Fundamentally, it's not an easy game to learn. And the more time you can give yourself to learn and have bespoke scenarios where you can, like, do things, the better. Which is why dwarves are very good at that. Like, I would say the dwarves auto-resolve is, I think, by far better than most factions. Yes, it makes it so it's harder to do battle. Like, you're less inclined to do battles, but then that's a problem in itself, right? That's a problem in itself. Also, there's a way to set your missile units only in guard mode. Yes, you can. James, in the next settings, when I get the option to show you the settings, James, I'll show you, buddy. Here. You can set the default guard mode and default skirmish mode. Otherwise, I would never recommend these, though. I would never recommend default guard mode. Excuse me, skirmish. But keep in mind, there are situations where you don't want your units in guard mode. I will say that. There will be scenarios where you don't want guard mode on.
I am as cold as ice.
Well, I'm so confused what this rebellion's doing.
Lokhir fell hard. The Krakens. There is no mercy.
We don't have that one yet, do we? No.
It shall be done.
Ridiculous.
Raid, fight, plunder.
Nice.
Admiral of Kars.
I would assume... Do you have any units, buddy?
Lord of the
No, you
Black
don't.
Court.
I'm going to imagine you're going to get attacked, though, but I'm going to keep near... I'm going to stay nearby, though.
Absolute obedience.
Lord of the Black.
Let us move on over towards here.
The ocean awaits.
Seems that they're getting battered by others. I'm going to move you here as well, and I'm going to go ahead and go into this, and then we're going to go ahead and recruit as many as we can. Beautiful. Because the coast is mine, my friends. That's basically why. The coast is mine. Black Axe can't... Yeah, they can't dismount, can they? They can't go on land. But look at these slaves we're getting, man. Holy moly.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Really good. Since we got so many ports as well, we gain slaves per turn. If I'm not mistaken, this only consumes 15. So yeah, wow, our economy is very quickly going to get very good.
Dread Lord of Nagara.
Go to 8.
Black-hearted Dread Lord.
Wait, another rebellion's going to happen? Ooh, yikes, that means this guy's going to get really strong. We might lose this settlement. So I'm going to not build it up, because there's a very likely chance that it's going to be taken. Go to the prologue to teach the very basics, though. I mean, I feel like the prologue teaches the very basics, specifically for Kislev, though. How cross-transferable is the prologue to other factions? I would argue most of the people that do prologue, from my experience and what I've seen, only play Kislev past that, because they only learn Kislev things. But the problem with the prologue is the Kislev are very different from other factions. Hey, Vorty, good to see you, handsome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think I think it was Monchi that said it takes a long time to learn. equally at that point, if things take a long time to learn, it's difficult to learn now. So they kind of they both go hand to hand in hand. But I do think the game has gotten easier. I think overall the game has gotten significantly easier. I think in general they have dumbed the game down a relative amount. I wonder if how much stronger the rebellion will be. We might have been able to upgrade this instantly with the slaves. That could have been a good idea. But I don't think the tier 2 buildings are going to be that... or the tier 2 garrisons that much of an increase. The main thing with the Black Arcs and the Dark Conduit is it's so much better with single entities because you know exactly where it's casting. Instead of it going all over the place. Nice. So close to feet. Most of it's dogs, which is very lucky actually. What magic are you? Shadow magic, that's fine then. We can do this. Shadow magic indeed. All the dogs are deadly, are they? I mean, I'm going to sit in a corner and pray to God. That's basically what I'm going to do here. That is my tactics of today. Hey, Jen, it's good to see you, buddy. Guys, do you think it's worth me trying to learn Rimworld? It sucks a little bit that the trees are in the way. As I'm tempted to play Rimworld next. I might actually give a relatively give a good go at Rimworld. I have been told by many people I should try it, but I've never played it before. Okay, here comes the dogs. Let me cast this bad boy on one of the ranged units. It doesn't kill entities, so it's fine. Should be able to absolutely roast whatever comes nearby. Any of the dogs that charge in should be having a hard time. I've played Dwarf Fortress. I think Dwarf Fortress is cool. Hella confusing though, my god. Like, I felt like you needed a degree in, like some kind of degree to play Dark Fortress. But a good friend of the channel, Further Reading, like made calculators and all sorts of stuff in it, which is mad. Making calculators and stuff is really cool. If we can get shots off, we might struggle in the trees because the trees will sponge a lot of the damage, but we'll see. Get a cast off here. I'm just going to be conscious of not friendly firing. I played Warhammer 2 recently to see if it's harder. It is harder, 100%. I have a lot of hours within Warhammer 2, and the game fundamentally is significantly harder. The cheats that AI gets is a lot bigger. Beautiful damage. Yeah, basically a lot of what the AI has is significantly larger than base game. Or Warhammer 3, excuse me. And the reason why I believe they nerfed most of it was because of the fact that they wanted to try and make Warhammer 3 a lot more easy for people to play. Slash make it less of a barrier to get into it. Or a barrier, reduce the barrier of entry, excuse me. Is what my thoughts are. Annoyingly, the army is very quickly getting to the point where I'm struggling, as I just don't have enough melee units for this. I'll do this to slow him down. Frostbite reduces speed, yeah, it does, good. Any unit that's routing is unfortunate. Miasma is real detriment to us there. This is not a thing I can cast onto an entity, is it? That's the rain, so it shouldn't friendly fire. Good. Anything and everything we can shoot, we should be shooting where possible. You guys shoot these guys on the side. Rows of Zinch here. Pass through here. Let's keep these good vibes going. Let's move away from you. Just want to make sure that we're not doing anything silly like that. Another Dark Conduit is going to come in, so I'm going to start getting my mage into melee. Reposition you to give better obstruction for you now. What's happening is they're struggling to hit things because we're in the way. Sky Cauldron should be fine. It's a wizard, so the melee stat line's not incredible, so we should be okay. You shoot back here again. A little bit of friendly fire, but we're putting friendly in fire for sure. Now hopefully Murderous Prowess is kicking in, so these guys hopefully will be fighting at 100% efficiency. Another one coming through here. We're going to have a... Wow, there's a lot more units coming through. We might be able to just roast the wizard. Let's get like a Dark Conduit going. Crap, it's going to make it so I can't cast for a long time though. That seemed worth it, honestly. Let's move away. Let's cast into here if we can. Let's see what we're able to do. I just wasn't able to get, I wasn't able to get a really good angle for camping on the corner. Yeah, smart use by the AI, just running straight through. Really nice volley onto the general here though. And by the way, went for a really dirty flank. The Black Axe definitely made this a lot better. Ooh, I just friendly fired the crap out of her. Maybe I should have shot the wizard instantly. Maybe I should have just gone for the wizard, yeah. Gone for the wizardry. Yeah, having to throw that down on my own unit, it really did take the wind out of my sails a little bit here. Yeah, unlucky. Well, the Murderous Prowess is going off for quite a while, but Lokhir is near enough where we can just easily give these guys a good slapping. Slap them back to where they deserve. So I wouldn't worry, lads, don't worry. I would not worry. Yeah, maybe we do give Rumble a go. Maybe we do give Rumble a go. Right. Boys, I am going to go, as I'm going to have to go watch the old footy game, eh? Footy's on the menu. So, I'm going to send you guys to the wonderful Footy Taco on the Twitch side of things. But thank you guys for watching, as always. Do take care of yourselves. Stay amazing. Stay blessed, as always, my friends. We'll be back at it yet again. Either tomorrow or the day before. We shall see. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how well England do. Have a good time. Thanks, bud. I very rarely watch football. So this is going to be interesting. This will be indeed interesting. As I near enough never watch footy. But we're going to be watching footy with the partner. And with some friends. So it should be interesting. But yeah, you guys take care of yourselves. Much love to each and every one of you beautiful fine folks. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And you guys are amazing as always. Never forget that. And I shall see you guys on the flippity flip. Yeah, we'll be back at it yet again tomorrow. Bye for now. Alright, lads on the YouTube, thanks for watching, boys. Much love to you all. Take care of yourself, boys.